Hey y'all, hold on. Hey, I had to end my other live and go live again, y'all, because I forgot that I had my headset plugged in, so y'all wouldn't be able to hear nothing I was saying if it was plugged in. So, but I'm back. Thank you for the 18 strong warriors out there. That's what I call all my subscribers. So thank you for the 18 strong warriors that listen to my podcast. I love y'all so much. Keep subscribing. I want to talk about the Jesse Smollett thing and Betsy DeVos, which is the Secretary of Education. That's who Betsy is. But first, I want to get into this Jesse Smollett thing. First of all, y'all, what pisses me off about this situation is I support him. I don't care what these people do for a living in the entertainment industry. They're still people. They're still oops, ignore that, y'all. They still people. They're still human beings. Last I checked, he got here the same way I got here. There is no perfect person, and it pisses me off because people want to come at him. They want to, talk about him, drag his name through the mud. And I know, like I said, I know he's in the entertainment industry. But at the end of the day, he's still a human being, and it pisses me off because oh, let me just turn this off, yeah. Ignore that. But it pisses me off because people want to drag his name through the mud, talk about him, and let's talk about your skeletons in your closet. Because you're not perfect either. Nobody is perfect. Nobody's perfect. And when we first saw him in LA, when he first resurfaced after the attack, as he says, he he cleared up some things. Cause I don't know if y'all remember when it was going around when it first got out, when this first broke, that it was all kinds of things were reported. It was reported that his ribs were broken. That he said that his attackers were wearing MAGA hats. He said they were wearing MAGA hats. When we saw him in LA, I say we because of the world. Like if you saw the video, then you saw when he performed in LA because it was talk when this first spoke because he had a show. If he was gonna even do the show, there was speculation. Everybody was wondering was he gonna do it, and he ended up doing it. But what pisses me off was like, if it was alive, why would he write things down and clear up things like his ribs being broken? If it was alive, wouldn't you go on with that? Why would you clear it up and say that your ribs were not broken? You see what I'm saying? He cleared up some things. He was like, my ribs weren't broken because it was going around and being reported that his ribs were broken. And he's like, no, my ribs weren't broken. And it was going around that he said they were wearing, his attackers were wearing MAGA hats, and he said, "No, I never said they were going. They were wearing MAGA hats. If they were, if it was a lie, if it was a hoax, why would you want to clear up those few things? You see what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you let the story run if it was a hoax? Why wouldn't you just go with it instead of being like, nah, I'm gonna clear this up because this ain't happened. If something's if something's a lie, if you try to lie, you don't intentionally go and try to clear up the lie publicly. He knew that everybody who was supporting him when he did a show in LA the first time we saw him at the attack, he knew that people would have cameras recording him. If you trying to go on with a lie, trying to continue with a lie, you don't go in with intent to clear up things that are not right with a lie. You gonna let the lie go on. You gonna let it keep continuing. You don't try to clear up a lie. And he cleared up those things. And it pisses me off because everybody wanna drag his name through the mud. Let's talk about your skeletons in your closet. Cause you got some. He's been in this game for a long time. And you think with him being a public eye, if he was shady, if he was messed up in the head. Because first of all, let me reiterate the fact that nobody is perfect. But if he was messed up in the head, you really think that the stuff when it come out in the past, they wouldn't be able to find stuff from the past like would come up about him negatively. He been in this game for a long time. I forgot when he said he started on the game, but it's been a long time. A long time. And he got a mother out here. This can't be easy for his family to hear about their loved one. I'm sure it's not. Yesterday, he said it was the worst day of his life. And like I said, I don't care what these people do in entertainment. They still human beings at the end of the day, and they're not freaking robots. They're not freaking robots. And everybody that's coming after him, you're not perfect either. See what I'm saying, y'all? They not perfect either. So I don't know why they fixing their mouth trying to criticize him when they not perfect either. They got their own issues. Y'all know the Odera brothers? The brothers who said he paid them $3,500 to attack him and whatnot. Guess what? They lawyer quit. They lawyer quit. Why she quit? Because the brothers wouldn't come out and speak out. They went silent. They went silent. Where they at? Where they at? Cause I see Jesse lawyer. I see Jesse lawyer. She was on GMA. Where the Odera brothers at? Where they at? Where they at? And let's don't forget, he's a gay man, y'all. Jesse is a gay man out here. Like people talking about, oh, this does harm to this community, meaning the gay community. It does. Why would he want to do harm to a community he's a part of. Why? He's a part of that community. He's an openly gay man out here. It's not a secret. He's a part of that community. And like I said, when he first resurfaced after the attack, I think he did his concert at the Troubadour, I want to say it is called, in LA. And he had things that he had written down that he wanted to make clear. If you're trying to lie, you don't go in intending to clear nothing up. Who clears up a lie? Who says, no, that didn't happen, or I didn't say that? Who in their right mind would go and clear up a lie? If it's a lie, wouldn't you just want to keep running with it? When you try to build up on that lie that you already told? If it's a lie, you don't have things written down being like, no, my ribs weren't broken. No, if it's a lie, you gonna let the whole thing play out. You're not gonna try to clear nothing up. Think about that. If it's a lie, you ain't gonna try to clear nothing up. Nothing. And another thing, if you first of all, the public is stupid. Okay? And I've seen interviews of Jussie Smollett. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a supporter. I just love supporting other human beings. I don't care what they do for a career. They still human beings at the end of the day. When it's over, they still got families and stuff just like everyone else. So I see them no different than me. I really don't. Because nothing they can do that they've been blessed with, the gifts that they've been blessed with, makes them no better than me. So I see them no better than me because they're not. And anyway, but it's like, what? Like, I am so angry because it's like, leave this man alone. Y'all just mad because y'all tried to charge him with 16 counts of stuff, and y'all just mad because it didn't work out for y'all. Because it's like my boy Van said on TMZ today. He said when he was talking about Mayor Rahm Emanuel of Chicago, he's like, it's nice to see Mayor Rahm Emanuel angry, but he was like basically that we didn't see this anger when Laquan McDonald was shot 16 times in the back. You all see this anger. You don't see this anger to this extent. And he right. When we heard about Laquan McDonald get shot, you ain't see this anger from Mayor Rahm Emanuel. What? You ain't see this anger from nobody there. Eddie Johnson. Police Chief Eddie Johnson. You ain't see this from him when Laquan McDonald was shot 16 times in the back. I didn't see him doing press conferences. I didn't see that. See about a young man, a young high school freshman who was just shot. What, last night and killed? I ain't see that. I ain't see no. I don't see no press conference now. I don't see none now. And guess what? The O'Dara brothers lawyer, she quit. If if you so confident in your clients and so assured that they telling the truth, why you quit? And why they not speaking up? Why they silent? Why you don't hit nothing? But guess who I do see? I see Jesse lawyer. She taking questions. She not ducking. What the O'Dara brothers lawyer? What she go? She got mad because they wouldn't speak out yesterday. What? If you so, your job is to give them advice, legal advice on what they should do. How you gonna get mad? And if y'all go watch the interview that she did on GMA with George Stephanopoulos, y'all will see that he could have tripped her up. He got her all tongue tied. Made her say that the check was for training. She started stuttering, backtracking, trying to backtrack that thing, trying so hard to retract that thing, and she couldn't because he tripped her up. He tripped her up. Y'all don't believe me? Go watch it. Oh, she was tripped up. Definitely. And like I said, he's been in the game for a long time. You really think if okay, first of all, I'm sure y'all heard the saying before was done in the dark comes to light, right? I'm sure everybody knows that saying. I'm sure of it. So, do you really think and what season is this for Empire? Wait, 6? We're going on the 6th season, right? 6. Why he wait to the 6th season to do something this stupid? Think about that. If he's so messed up in the head, why you wait to the 6th season? He was getting money. He getting money from Empire. He's not only acting on Empire, he's produced episodes. You really think this man is hurting for money like that? He out here producing episodes of shows, producing videos that of songs of his. He's he's done movies outside of the TV world, like this movie called Alien. If I remember correctly, I think all of I didn't see it. I know he was talking about him being approached to play. Who was it? Langston Hughes in a biopic. If I'm not mistaken. So this was not his only stream of income. He, the siblings, the smallest siblings, they got a book called The Family Table that they wrote about they recipes and things they eat and they did at the table growing up and stuff. As far as like cooking and whatnot. So they have other means of income. They had a TV show called Smaller Eats where Jesse's brother, is a chef, and they did a show called Smaller Eats. I never seen it, but I heard him speak on it before. So you really think this man was hurt for money? Come on, when he was producing episodes, who knows how much he got for producing the episodes of Empire that he produced? What? And he got a book out. Like the family got a book out? Come on. Are y'all really that dumb? This man is not hurting for money like this. Let's not forget. He got a family. Who wants to bring their family through this kind of stuff? And like he said yesterday, like he said, he knows his history. Jesse is not a dumb guy. Like he knows his history. If you watch interviews of him on the Breakfast Club or wherever he's done interviews, you can tell that he's an intelligent guy. This man, I don't care what nobody say, he's not stupid. I heard him speak. He's not stupid. He's not stupid at all. That's one thing that he not. And the public is not stupid. We know when someone being genuine and when they being on bull crap. Nobody's perfect. Y'all all got some skeletons in your closet. Y'all stuff just hasn't come to light yet. But you got some skeletons and some things in your closet too. And I have a friend at school who I'm like a big sister to because I'm older than him by a year. And he is gay. And he's awesome. Very awesome. So it's like what? Like like use your brain, people. Why would he do this or want to inflict this kind of pain on a community that he is a part of? He's gay himself. So why would you want to cause the community you're part of harm and pain when you already know how y'all suffer in the first place? Like he's an activist. His lawyer said he's been fighting for change and all that stuff since he was 15. It's in him. It's what he does. If you watch interviews of him, y'all will see that that man ain't no stupid man. He not stupid. He's actually very, very intelligent. And everybody wanna come at him acting like they perfect, like they got it all together. Nobody's perfect, boo. You got skeletons in your closet too. Everybody got something that they not proud of. Nobody is perfect. But I'm sorry, I for the life of me cannot understand this man's way of thinking and why he would do this to himself, to his family. He got a niece and a nephew. You know, his siblings like Journey. She got children. You think even though they baby, you think he want them to go through this and see their uncle go through this and all this stuff come out about his uncle? And he been in the game for a long time. If he was shady, if he had any dirt, which nobody's perfect, but you know why they said to drop the charges, y'all, is because he had no criminal background ever. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nobody perfect, and I'm sure if he was a shady individual, stuff would come out. Y'all gotta think. He's also said that he's got threatened threatening letters before, and everybody talking about these letters, and if he mailed the letter to himself, he could face a felony. He said he got threatened letters before. He said he's been threatened plenty of times before. But you ain't never heard about nothing like this coming out then? And let's not forget the fact that, like I said, there's other ways that he's been getting money, from the books to the other things he's done, like this movie called Alien. I forgot when it came out. But he did a movie called Alien. Y'all don't think he got paid for that? Y'all think he got paid for the book Smollett? Y'all think they got paid for the show Smollett Eats? Y'all don't think they got paid for their cookbook as a family that they wrote together? They cookbook? Like what? Like what y'all don't understand is Empire is not his only stream of income. Like this man is not stupid. Is he blood to me in the natural? No, but he blood to me spiritually. He my blood. He's a believer in Jesus Christ. He's a believer in Jesus. So is he blood to me in the natural? No, but he's blood to me in the spirit. And like Y'all need to understand. This man ain't stupid. Nobody perfect. I'm an I'm an intelligent individual myself, but I don't always make the best decisions. I don't always do that. But let's think about that. This is so horrible and so disgusting that why would anybody, y'all make it sound like he getting a kick out of making this stuff up. Really? Is that when he was still charged with all this 16 counts of stuff, I see him smiling. I see him talking on social media about it. I didn't see him doing none of that. I didn't see him smiling. I saw him on May telling what he says happened to him. And let's not forget, he said his manager, I remember TMZ reporting on it when it broke, and it said he had his manager heard the attack. And you don't go, like I said, when he did his show in LA after he appeared at his show in LA, he made it a point because it was going around to say that he wasn't hospitalized. He said Frank Gatson took him to the hospital. And he said his ribs weren't broken. And he said he never said that his attackers were wearing MAGA hats. He said he never said that. Now, if it's a lie, why would you have those things written down among other things you want to say because you want to clear some things up? If you lying, you're not trying to clear up a lie. You trying to add to the lie. You're trying to build up on the lie you already told. Like, what you talking about? Like, what? Like, what you talking about? This is a human being. I don't care what he does professionally. He is a human. He is a human. He's a human being. I don't care what he does professionally, but at the end of the day, he got a family. And I'm sure this cannot be easy for his family to hear and digest about their loved one, as it wouldn't be for anybody else. He's a human being. I don't care what nobody says. He's human. He's human. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody do stupid stuff. But you know what? Everybody else, there's a publicized and all this stuff. But everybody does stupid stuff. Everybody. Sure, I know I definitely have my moments where I'm not proud of and the things that I did. And I think that, you know, like I said, everyone has those moments. But this is a human being. This is a human. And it's annoying. Because everybody wanna drag his name through the mud, talk about him. He human. He human. Nobody is perfect. You're not perfect either. It's just what you have done, and your pastor done just today. It's not publicized. It's not publicized. He produced the episodes on Empire. He got booked. He got booked. His family had a show on TV. He did movies outside of Empire, outside of that show. So my point in saying that is he been getting money. Okay, don't get it confused. You might not know the amount he been getting, but he been getting money. Cause I'm sure he don't produce episodes of Empire for free. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. Sure of that. And you know, like I said, he's a very intelligent guy. Guess what? Guess who owns the right to his music? He owns, what is it called? A masters? His masters to his music. He told what was it? I forgot what record label that Empire worked with. But he told, oh man, I mean, he told Fox, what was it, to take his contract back with a, a I don't know what label it was with that he had with the label, because he felt like he wasn't necessarily in control of what he wanted to really do, with his music on his side. Because Justy is an artist. Outside of the show, he's an artist. So you know what he did? Got his masters and his rights to his music. So this man ain't stupid. This man directing his own videos for his own music. Like a song that he has called Hurt People. And I believe he directed his music video for a song that he has called Freedom as well. So this man is not stupid. That's the point I'm trying to get across. And if you watch interviews with him, if you really look and see the way he carries himself as an individual and the interviews, and you listen to him speak, you will see that he know what he's talking about. He not stupid. He loves people. He loves people. You could feel that when you watch him do interviews, or the way that he just conducts himself. Is he perfect? No. No one is. And I know he's not perfect. But my point is no one is. But everybody want to talk about him. Talking about he the one that brought this trial. this thing into public rather. He the one that made it a public spectacle. Basically, no, he didn't. Cause some lady, I forgot her name, on MSNBC, she said this morning, cause everyone was talking about how the police spent this amount of time and how many law enforcement officers they dispatched they had on the case or whatever. And the lady was like basically Jesse didn't make them do that. That was the police decision. That was their decision to do that. That was them. That was the police department's decision to put as many people as they could on this case. That was them. That wasn't Jesse. That wasn't Jesse. And what gets me is everybody so like, how did these charges drop? First of all, they said he had no criminal background whatsoever. And second of all, um, he like what like it kills me because I think everyone when they first indicted him or when they arrested him, they they I think they thought that he was gonna break after a little while of him being whatever. Now they want to say they want to arrest. He was never really arrested, never handcuffed, never none of that. And like when Channel 5, when the news broke, when Channel 5 reported it, they said that he was in police custody. So what does that mean? If he wasn't arrested, why didn't he get out earlier? Why he staying there? Why we ain't see him? Oh wow. So y'all just held him? It's interesting to me because, like I said, everybody want to confident, but honestly, like, what's his name? Eddie Johnson on MSNBC, a professor. He said that Rahm Emanuel is not really, doesn't really have a right to really be talking about this in a way. And like I said, when when Laquan McDonald got shot 16 times, we didn't see this level of outrage. We didn't see no press conferences being held. We didn't see that. We didn't see that. What? Like we didn't see that? You're not perfect either, homie. You're not. Not. Like get out of here with it. Nobody's perfect. I understand the the anger to a certain extent. If this was done, then this is horrible, and he know that. I'm pretty sure if he knew that he did it, he would feel bad. Talking about no remorse. Somebody, I think it was Jonathan McAuliffe, his name is. They had him on TMZ today. Talking about he trying to withhold credit for tax credit for any Illinois production company who hires Jussie Smollett because he don't work it. He don't want him working here in Illinois anymore. Like what? You know, like I say, he's human, and I'm sorry, even though he's not blood to me. I don't wanna think bad of a human if I have no reason to. I know he's in the public eye. I know he's in the entertainment industry. But if I don't have to think bad of another human being, because I'm sorry, I don't care what he does professionally, I still see him no better than me. This is a man who is all about social justice and change, trying to make the world better and just spread love. And like I said, nobody's perfect. And when I hear that he's shown no remorse, it just disgusts me because I don't see him on Twitter. This whole thing when he was charged with 16 counts of all this stuff, I didn't see him on Twitter smiling, like taking pictures, smiling. I didn't see him talking, saying nothing on Instagram. Like I don't see that. I didn't see him. He kind of smiled yesterday because he was relieved, as anybody would be after what he what he has been through and still gotta go through. Cause there's people who are angry about this, and like I said, he not blood to me in the natural, but he's spiritually he's 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 my blood spiritually. He's a man of faith. So spiritually he's my blood. And nobody's perfect. Everybody got their flaws. Newsflash. That's why Jesus went to the cross. And like I said, those things he cleared up in LA when he did his first show. When we saw him after the attack, when he first appeared in public after. He cleared up some things. Because like I said, it was going around that his ribs were broken. If it was a lie, think about it, y'all. You don't make a point to clear stuff up. If you lie, you're not worried about clearing it up. You worried about trying to keep the lie going, trying to remember the lie you told prior, and trying to build upon that lie you already told. You're not trying to clear nothing up. You're not trying to make that a point. You're not trying to do that. And you never heard. You heard from the police say that it was a hoax. That he orchestrated this hoax. But you ain't hear that from his own mouth. You ain't hear that from him. When he was indicted. And so, and I bet you there were people out here thinking, oh yeah, he gonna break down, but he didn't. He's still saying the same thing before all this turned on him. So what does that tell you? Because I'm sure it's difficult for his family to go through this, because he's not the only one going through this, and the only one suffering this hard for his family too. So, and he's still maintaining the thing he was maintaining before they started looking at him and pointing the finger at him. So what does that tell you? Well, I don't know. It's a mess. That's just how I feel. And alright, let's get to this Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos, cutting what 70, cutting all the funding for Special Olympics. I think Mom said 70 million or 70 some percent, something like that, funding in Special Olympics. Talking about that stuff need to be donated. First of all, as you guys can see, I'm in a wheelchair. I have cerebral palsy. I grown up in middle school, even in high school, before I was made it to the adult transition program, where I was no longer in high school, even though I was still going to high school. I was no longer in a high school part of the school. I'm like, but before that, I used to participate in Special Olympics all the time growing up. We shout out to Homewood Flossmoor, because they would allow me and all of us, my fellow classmates back then, to have it at Homewood Flossmoor High School, because they had a big gym and they were always awesome to us and really sweet and kind. And we had some peers our own age. They participated and they helped us in these races that we took part in. Our own peers, our own age, helped us in the races that we took part in. And that was really cool, even though we were from different schools and whatnot. To have our own peers, our own age, help us and just have fun with us. That was dope. Like, that was dope. And afterwards, we would have pizza popping cookies. And before the pizza popping cookies, we were having a award ceremony, and it was fun. Like, I'll never forget the energy on. We would actually we would get like these this list of all the races before the Olympics of who would be competing in what events, and you know my parents, they made it a big deal. Like my brothers would not go to school that day. Like my nana would come and my dad would come and watch us and like and what like it was just so dope. We would get to catch up with our friends who graduated from the schools we were at before, you know, uh before they graduated. We would catch up with them, you know, because they would graduate and go on to the next school or the next phase in their life. So we really seen them in person. But the Olympics where we got to reconnect over pizza, papa cookies, and I got to connect with some adults who used to work with me prior to them leaving, and that would always be a really cool moment. And you don't know how important the Special Olympics is. I know for me, it's important to me because I can't really do much. So things like that I got to do, got to participate in. And my parents, they made a big deal. It was always exciting for us. And I loved going to school that morning because I loved the energy on Special Olympics Day because we were all so just excited and so ready to go have some fun. And we looked forward to our parents and our loved ones coming in and like cheering us on. And we looked forward to seeing people we haven't seen in so long, you know? So it was awesome. And it was something very important. I was kind of bummed because I didn't get to go to the very last one we had, and that's because I was no longer in the high school portion of the school, so I didn't get to go because I aged out of that portion of the school. I was now in the adult transition program, so I didn't get to go to the very last one. But prior to that, I went to a lot of them, and it was fun for me. I really enjoyed it having piece of pop cookies, getting this getting to sit at the table with my peers who I haven't seen in a long time because they graduated. That time after the ceremony, after the awards would be handed out and stuff, that time where we would go eat pizza and drink pop and eat some cookies, that time was a time for us to reconnect after not seeing each other in person for a long time and kind of not knowing, not having talked to them in a while. I haven't gotten their numbers. Excuse me, y'all. That was our time to reconnect. So the Special Olympics is something very important, very important, and that funding should not be taken away. Like for that program, that's a very important program to a lot of people, and it's very important to me because I participated in a lot of special Olympics myself, and they were fun and they were enjoyable, and it was so much fun getting to reconnect with my friends who I haven't seen in a long time because they graduated. I really enjoyed that, and like seeing teachers who I haven't seen, and like teachers' aides and stuff who I haven't seen in a long time because they didn't work with me anymore. Because I have moved on, I really enjoy seeing them as well. Like it's important to me because I already can't do much being in my position anyway. So the little I can do, I enjoy doing. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And Betsy the boss doesn't she doesn't get it. She doesn't understand what she's doing. She doesn't understand how vital something like the Special Olympics is. And you need to take a moment. You need to reassess what you're doing because it's not working. Not working. So, yep. Sorry if this podcast episode's a little bit long, y'all, but just had to get some feelings off my chest. But I love y'all. And remember, y'all, nobody's perfect. We all got our flaws. And yeah, nobody's perfect. uh I love y'all. Remember, I want y'all to keep telling yourself every night before y'all head hit the pillow, even when God bless you to wake up in the morning. I am fear I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Because the more you say that, the sooner it will get in your spirit. And somebody said, I can't remember, but I know somebody said that we become what we say to ourselves. And like I said, I can't remember who said that, but somebody said we become what we say to ourselves. And strong warriors, I love you. Keep subscribing. Keep comment. Well, I want to see y'all blow my comment section on here up after this. Tell me what y'all think. I really need to know. Follow me on Instagram at Strong Warrior 300 and follow me on Twitter at Mimi21 2311, and I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are handsome. Y'all are kings and queens. And y'all are children of the most high God. Alpha and Omega. He loves you. He feels what you're going through. He's experienced everything you're going through because he was fully God, but he was also fully man at the same time. So you can rest assured that he knows how you feel. Okay? And I love each and every one of y'all so much. If Betsy the Boss is on Twitter, tweet at her and tell her you don't like what she's doing in regards to cutting and taking all the funding away from Special Olympics. Tell her how important it is that we have something like Special Olympics, and I will do the same because, like I said, it's something very important to me. So, Betsy, really take some time to reevaluate what you're doing because it's not working. Okay, bye, y'all. It's gonna take me a few minutes because I got the temperature on and de-elevate it from being up in the air before I cut it off. But again, I love y'all, and nobody's perfect. Pray for people. Don't be so quick to judge a situation, because the truth is you don't know what happened. So pray for people. Don't be so quick to judge it. Like I said, I'm not perfect myself, but prayer is the most powerful thing that is. Prayer works. Prayer changes things. It really does. It really does. Prayer changes things. And nobody is perfect. It's just that everything everybody else does is not publicized if you are not in entertainment. And like I said, think. Use your brain and think. Because what people don't seem to understand is this guy, like I said, he wasn't hunting for money. Jesse is not hunting for money, I'm sure. He was producing episodes on Empire. He producing episodes. And he, he had a book with his family and his siblings that they wrote like a cookbook because his brother is a chef. And so they all did a cookbook, and he did he was in other projects outside of Empire. So he wasn't hurting for money. And he got his masters and relates to the rights of his own music. So I love y'all, strong warriors. Let's pray for people instead of being so quick to jump to conclusions and assume things. Nobody's perfect. He might, like I said, he might not be blood to me, and then act like a family member, but spiritually speaking, he is my blood. He could, cause he's a man of faith. He believes in the Lord. So spiritually speaking, he's my blood. So I love y'all, and I know I won't make any promises to do on Monday, cause depending on how I feel about a certain topic, I could come back sooner than that. So I'll see. I love y'all. Peace.